So, you're probably asking yourself, what percentage of your portfolio should be in annuities? Folks, maybe you're asking yourself, what's an annuity? Folks, it's Coach Pete here. Welcome to Annuity Avenue. If you'd like to find out what an annuity is to begin with, we've got some videos here on the site that explain annuities. Basically, a savings account offered by an insurance company that will give you lifetime income you can't outlive. But it's a big question that boils down to diversification. And in 2008, a lot of people didn't have the proper diversification, and they really got their clocks cleaned in the market. In this clip, Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, lays out 3 investing tips he learned from 2008 and 2009.
So rule 1 for me is I'll never own a stock that doesn't pay a dividend, ever. Number 2, diversification really matters. So I never want to own more than 5% in any one name, and you know that really works when you go through periods like 08, 09, where you have volatility in sectors. And number 3, when you start to look at capital for multi-generations, you want preservation.
Now, Kevin made 3 really good points we should consider. But in this episode on Annuity Avenue, we're going to focus on the second point he made. He said diversification really matters. And folks, it really does. And keep in mind, this is a billionaire giving free advice, not me, Kevin O'Leary. This is a billionaire giving free advice you might want to listen to. Now, speaking of billionaires, let's take a look at this clip from Warren Buffett.
People talk about a fog of war, but there's a fog of panic too. And during that panic, you're getting inaccurate information, you're hearing rumors. If you wait till you know everything, it's too late.
You can't know everything until it's over. What a great quote from Warren Buffett. The fog of war too, folks. I mean, I've heard this phrase before. During a battle, you're really not paying attention to anything but surviving. And if that's your approach to the money world, you're really never putting a plan together. So the traditional 60-40 stock bond portfolio is a thing of the past. So in my opinion, the traditional 60-40 bond portfolio is a thing of the past. But why? Well, the impact of interest rates on bonds. 2022 was the worst bond year in history. Keep in mind, as interest rates go up, bond prices go down. 2022 was a huge year for interest rates, going up. Potential stock market losses are something that no one can predict, and no one can survive if it happens over and over again. Higher interest rates these days aren't safer alternatives. Why put money in a bond or stock when you can get 4, 5, or 6% in a CD? Now, who knows how long these certificates of deposit rates are going to stay high, but a lot of people are locking in and taking advantage of this. You could basically take the bank now, you can get a 10-year CD at a pretty decent interest rate. Even if interest rates go down in the future, the bank is locked in, paying you that high interest rate until your CD expires. And we've seen some annuities too. Annuities giving 5, 6, 7%. We've seen some annuities as well giving 4, 5, even 6% interest over 10-year periods. Again, you locked the company into having to pay you that interest rate even if markets go down. That's why people aren't throwing their money or shouldn't be putting all their money in the stock market these days. The goal of putting money in the stock market is to try to get a better return than you get from a safe investment. The problem with putting money in the stock market is while trying to get that better return, you could end up losing all your money. So you need to have proper balance, like Mr. Wonderful talked about. No more than 5% of your money in any one place when we're talking about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, etc. Now, you could have more than 5% in a safe alternative. If you're putting money away for your own pension, you might want to have more than 5% there. Maybe 50% of your money can be in your own pension account that'll give you streams of income you can never outlive. It's all about what you want to happen to your money. Why do you need your money? What are you putting your money away for? Is it just to have fun in the market, seeing you can brag to your friends about the return? Or is it you might need that money in the future? You might need that money to grow also in the future so that you have more money than you ever dreamed about having, or enough money to have your own personal pension. Longevity is a big issue these days. We're living longer. We need to make sure our money lives longer than we do. Ask yourself this, is the money you have put aside in a place now that will give me lifetime income if I live to be 120, 130? We run all our plans to 121 and beyond. We call it retirement and beyond because we never know how long we're going to live in retirement. But one thing we know for sure, we want to make sure our money lives longer than we do. In my practice for years, we've utilized the core and explore concept. Core is money you can't lose. It's going to be money that's going to give you lifetime income. It's money that is vital for the success of your family and your legacy. Explore is money that could go away. It could go way up, it could go way down. Core is safe money, Explore is stock market. That's what you look at. So we put together a plan that builds core first, gives you that lifetime income, and we build about 20% more income than we ever think you'll need in the core. Once we've established that, we take the leftover money and we put it into the Explorer account. The Explorer account is stock market, real estate, anywhere you can lose money, crypto. And the beauty here is we can take more risks than we ever dreamed of in the Explorer account, because we know even if we lost all the money in our Explorer account, and by the way, folks, our goal is to never lose a penny, but even if we lost all the money in our Explorer account, we still have our core and our retirement is safe. That's why we say in my office, safety first. And that really starts to resonate in a down market or retirement. And now we have plenty of income coming in because we listened to Coach Pete and we put the money in the core plan that we wanted to have lifetime income with. So how is it different from a 60-40 portfolio? Well, the 60% was in stocks in a 60-40 portfolio and 40 was in bonds. Bonds used to be a good stock alternative in the money world. Brokerage accounts many times only offer stocks, bonds, mutual funds. That's where they get paid. So what are they going to put you in? Stocks, bonds, mutual funds. There are alternatives, and annuities sure fit. Now, annuities are a key component now to having that true retirement plan, because annuities safely grow your money and then give you lifetime income with surety that you can never outlive for you and your spouse. So in summary, if done properly, a balanced portfolio solves so many different problems, folks. Number one, it reduces investment risk. Number two, it gives you steadier and more guaranteed lifetime income streams. It gives you adaptability to market changes. As the market goes, you're more portable and flexible that way. You're not trapped in any one investment because you don't have all your money in one basket in the stock market. You have potential for better long-term returns with proper balance. Here's one thing for sure I know, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're not gonna outlive your money and you're not gonna lose your money before you need it. You're also going to have flexibility for personal expenditures. In other words, you'll be able to do what you want to do in retirement, not having to ask permission for anybody. And estate planning and legacy concerns are also addressed here, where now you know properly how the money's going to pass on and the money's going to continue to your spouse. That income check will never go away. It's going to be here and it can adapt to your life changes. So a less anxious life can also be a longer life. We've seen studies that say that. A Purdue University study followed 1,600 men ages 43 to 91 and found that after 12 years, those with high anxiety were twice as likely to have died. We all know those kind of people too, don't we? So make a change today and make sure you have a properly balanced plan in place. I really encourage you to seek personal guidance to choose the retirement income solution that suits your unique circumstances. I just talked to you about what percentage of your portfolio should be in annuities, but this will make a lot more sense for you if you watch my video on balancing your retirement portfolio, the balance of risk and safety. I really get into some detail on the topic in this video. Be sure to click on it and I'll see you over there. And folks, don't forget to like and comment on this video. Also tell your friends and relatives about this, and also let me know if you'd like me to address a concern that I haven't covered in a video before. I'll make sure to put one together for you in the future. I can also do personal plans if you click the button as well. We'll see you at the next Annuity Avenue episode.